I come from KwaZulu-Natal, from a very small township called Mtubatuba. But due to no disability accommodating schools in and around my area, I moved to Durban from the age of 5. To people that don't know me, I come across as an introvert and a shy person, but once I get used to you, you get to see the real person. And also, I'm not afraid to express my feelings, especially if it's something that makes me feel uncomfortable. My disability is kyphoscoliosis and polio. According to my mom, I was born with my legs folded, like arms folded, and doctors worked extra hours trying to straighten my legs. I think at the sitting stage, they also noticed that I couldn't sit up straight or I couldn't sit up properly, and I was in and out of hospitals until the age of 7. That's when they diagnosed me with kyphoscoliosis and polio, which is basically the curve of the spine and the curve of the upper back. And poliosis is the muscle weakness that doesn't allow you to move or walk. I think the general perception that people have is that when you have a disability, things come easy for you or life is lenient towards you. For example, if you apply for a job, yes, they might say preference will be given to people with disabilities, but it doesn't automatically mean that if I apply for the job, I will be appointed for it. So people tend to think that no, you got it because of the way you look and things like that. Also, people think that we are weak or we can't think for ourselves, and they often think on our behalf, which I think is not fair, because I personally feel like we as people with disabilities often have to work 10 times harder to prove our capabilities as normal people are. Everyone is entitled to their opinion and perception, and there's unfortunately nothing I can do about that. So it is up to me how I take those comments from people, whether I pay attention to them or I ignore. So most of the time I just don't pay attention, especially to negative comment, because I believe that no one knows me better than I do. The only challenge I have is to become a better person tomorrow than I am today. I overcame my challenges by accepting myself, knowing who I am and what I want. So basically setting goals for myself. You might look at me and think, shame, she's struggling, or life must be difficult for her, but it's actually not. You're the one who's feeling the pain. You are the one who's trying to wear my shoes and they don't fit you. And everyone has their own challenges. If it doesn't contribute to my personal and corporate growth, it doesn't bother me. One of my success stories is when I moved from being wheelchair bound to being able to walk, because then I felt like I am in control of my movement. And also, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the support of my family, my close friends and strangers that I meet on the street that keeps me moving forward. I like the phrase by Martina Navratilova. It says, disability is a matter of perception. If you can do just one thing right, you are needed by someone. The universe needs you.